10 or 15 years.
Much
Discuss
longer
the challenge
than
on Bruno.
This is you go much longer back than 10, 15 years, because that's a couple of them, they're fouls when I played, that's for sure. But decisions go against you sometimes, and if that's the way they want to go, I think we're in for a few injuries.
Ralph, I'll be totally honest, when Manchester United equalised, I thought you'd probably lose the game. In fact, you might have won it.
Yeah, I think we tried it this time in a different way. Although we have been good in the game first half, we wanted to change something, because we know our history is the second half. But after the first 10-15 minutes second half, I think we could see that the plan was going in the right direction, and in the end we had more chances to win this game today. And I think this is a big step forward for us. 27 games, Premier League away games without losing. I mean, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I agree with you. We've done well for all them games. It's hard coming away from home, so to play at these away grounds, and obviously with the fans back today, it makes a little bit of a difference. But hopefully we can go into the next game and win.
How much are you enjoying this partnership with Adam Armstrong? He never stops running, does he?
No, he's one of them busy little strikers that gets under the feet of defenders, and he's hard to defend. So I like playing with him, and we can only get better as the games come on.
It's an interesting point from Hassan here to that, because they've lost so many points from winning positions against Manchester United that actually when United equalised, he wanted them to stay positive. So having had concerns about Southampton last week, you're more positive about them this week.
Yeah, I still would have my concerns because of the players that they've sold, but I thought today they certainly deserved their point, maybe even a little bit more. I have to give a mention to young Tino Livramento, 18 years of age. Brilliant. I thought he was superb up and down that right-hand side. But what would give me a little bit of hope is the partnership between Adams and Armstrong. I've always felt that the best partnerships are the ones that I've never had to work at them. It just happened naturally, and it's so early on with these two that the signs are positive. Last week Armstrong got his goal, and today, I know Southampton play this pressing game, but it's all triggered from the front two. Once one of them goes, then everyone else goes. You've all got to be on the same page, and I felt they did it really well today. OK, look at his movement there, Adams. He's expecting Armstrong to get the ball and get the ball into the box. They're never really more than 15 or 20 yards apart, and that's what makes it work. Again, the trigger is the forward to go, then everyone else goes, and then they end up winning the ball. They then get the free kick. This is the goal. They're putting them under pressure. Ollie said it was a foul. Never, ever, whatever era you're playing in, is that a foul? Not even today, not even last season, not even 20 years ago, it shouldn't have been a foul. But look at the little flick from Armstrong. Get a little bit of luck with a deflection, OK. Second half, the same again. They go and they close down. First thought from Adams is into Armstrong, and that should be in the back of the net. And that was a big opportunity, but I thought they deserved their point today and did very well.
Can I just check you didn't think that was a foul?
Never a foul.
No, but actually, we did mention this last week, that the games were free-flowing, but managers might start to come out and complain. And Klopp did it yesterday, and Solskjaer's done it today.
No, the game's better for it. There's no doubt about it. And you can ask me again, it was never a foul.
Wasn't a foul. You didn't think it was a foul either, did you?
Not foul.
You're going to talk about Pogba.
Yeah, because like Paul Pogba, you have to when he's playing like he's at the moment. He started the season on fire. People are constantly talking about him and why can't he do it every week? But every week I watch Pogba. He has a 5-10 minute spell in a game, and he had longer than that today, where he does stuff like that. Where if Man United can be a little bit more clinical with what they're doing, he creates chances for them. He himself says he's got to work on his head and he's got to do better, but they kind of gave him a little bit too much space, especially in the second half. And when you do that with him, he's gonna cause you problems. He's just so good when he's got time. Great skill here in tight places. The thing you have to worry about with Man United is that player that they need. When we just saw Southampton with the closing down and the pressing they were doing, this is a great opportunity for him, unlucky. But the closing down and the pressing that they're doing is, they need that player to calm it down so as they can get him on the ball and do stuff like that. Brilliant play from him again in tight areas. Look at the way he just lifts this up purposely. He flicks that ball over to Greenwood. He knows exactly where he is. And again, like I say, Paul Pogba is the one that has made a difference in this particular game with his his great feet, great play.
But if they had somebody who could just slow it down and take the heat out of it every now and then to complement everybody else.
Absolutely, because it seems like they get dragged into that, what Southampton were doing, in the way that Southampton was really at them, and then they feel like they have to really they need to just calm it down a bit.
I was slightly surprised in his team selection today in terms of playing Martial down the middle. I watched Greenwood last week as a centre forward, and that's where he'll end up. I've no doubt about that, and he will score loads and loads of goals. There's got that much about him. So when he played that well last week, I thought he offered everything. He offered a threat, running in behind, coming short, spinning his touch. I thought he was superb. So then to move him, so then Martial can come in the middle today. I didn't think Man United had that spark that they had last week, and that was maybe one of the reasons.
OK, time for the best of Saturday's action. Now we'll start at Villa Park.
Like we could have, really put some pressure on them. We did it for a little bit, but we didn't sustain it long enough. And then we're playing on the counter, obviously, with the 10 men. But much better performance than last week. Pleasing. A lot better out of possession, a bit more aggressive, getting up to people, tracking runners. So I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. And it was always going to be a difficult game, but I thought the lads applied themselves well. And as I say, they're disappointed not to take the win.
So the spoils shared then, but United arguably unlucky not to come away with the victory, having probably shaded the chances. But Danny Webber, no complaints about Chelsea's red card. It was red all day long. But a wonderful goal to equalise from Alvaro Fernandez in the end. He was arguably man of the match.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. I mean, his performance was fantastic. And the goal topped it off with real shine. I thought he showed everything that you'd want to show from an attacker in that position. And the fullback did a great job and drilled it home.
But good workout for United. A tough test against a good team, and playing against 10 men for a spell as well. They'll learn from that.
Yeah, they will. I think it was more difficult for them actually against the 10 men because Chelsea sort of tried to hit them on the break. But all part of the learning curve. What I did like is that United looked a threat throughout the night. Through whether it was Hugo Verth, whether it was McNeil, Damani Mellor as well. I was happy to see him back.
Yeah, great to see Damani back on the pitch. That is for sure. Well, that's it from us for now. We'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.